Hi, this is Rick from Rick's Daily Tips Tech blog. As you probably know, Microsoft has released a lot of buggy Windows updates in recent years. In fact, numerous Windows 10 PCs were rendered either unstable or unable to boot up into Windows at all just by one recent buggy update. I still recommend installing critical security updates as soon as possible in order to quickly patch zero-day security holes before hackers have a chance to exploit them to break into your system. However, I no longer recommend installing non-critical updates until Microsoft has had time to squash any bugs that might be in the update's code. Luckily, Windows offers you the option of pausing the installation of updates for several weeks. That should be more than enough time for any bugs in the update to be discovered and fixed. If you hear that a new update is causing problems, you can tell Windows not to install that new update until the date you choose. Here's how to do that. First, open the Settings app. The easiest way to do that is to right-click on the Start button and select Settings from the menu. Once the Settings app is on the screen, in the left-hand column, click Windows Update. Now in the right-hand column, find the Pause Updates line and select the length of time you want Windows to wait until it resumes installing updates. If you want to pause for 1 week, just click Pause for 1 week. If you want to pause updates for a longer period of time, click this arrow and select the number of weeks you want it to wait. For this example, I'm going to click Pause for 2 weeks. And you'll see that button turns into a Resume Updates button. I usually pause updates for 1 week, but you can select a longer delay if you want. When you're done, click the X in the top corner of the window to exit the Settings app. That's all there is to it. Now you know how to avoid having your system install a buggy update before Microsoft has a chance to squash the bugs. Once Microsoft has released a patched update to replace the buggy one, you can run Windows Update again and click Resume Updates. Or if you prefer, you can simply allow the pause period to expire, after which updates will resume automatically. Now, having said all of that, I really need to say this. You might be tempted to keep pausing updates on a regular basis to avoid the possibility of a buggy update being installed before you even have a chance to hear about it, but I strongly recommend that you avoid doing that. As I mentioned above, newly discovered zero-day security holes put your system at immediate risk of being hacked. The hackers of the world are constantly examining the code of Windows 10 and Windows 11 to see if they can be the one to find the next inevitable security hole. Once someone finds one, word gets out and other hackers immediately start probing Windows PCs via the internet to see how many they can find with the security hole in place. They then attempt to exploit the security hole to break into as many of those vulnerable machines as possible before the security update to patch the hole is installed on those machines. That's why you really need to allow the PC to install important security updates as soon as possible after they are released. Since pausing updates pauses all updates, including security updates, every day that updates are paused on your PC is a day when it is completely unprotected against newly undiscovered zero-day exploits. That's all there is to it. If you found this tip useful, please hit like and subscribe. Thanks a bunch.